Welcome to the Hellfire Book Club. I'm your host, Ignis Blackwood. Today, we journey through the stars with Orson Scott Card's Ender's Game, a gripping tale that explores the fine line between military genius and the loss of innocence. Prepare yourself as we dive into a story that challenges the ethics of war and the psychological toll it takes on a young boy chosen to save humanity. What does it take to turn a child into the ultimate military leader, capable of saving humanity from a looming threat? Orson Scott Card's Ender's Game, published in 1985, tackles this question, blending the horrors of war with the heavy psychological toll it takes on young Ender Wiggin. Card, a well-known science fiction author, skillfully tackles themes like isolation, manipulation, and the loss of innocence, making Ender's Game a landmark in the genre. The novel not only highlights Ender's personal battles, but also offers a powerful reflection on the moral complexities of war and the high price of victory. The novel centers around Andrew Ender Wiggin, a child prodigy selected by Earth's government to attend a prestigious military academy in space, known as Battle School. The story follows Ender as he adjusts to his new reality of intense military training, where he is pushed to his limits through a series of increasingly complex and dangerous games. These games, however, are more than they seem. They are simulations designed to prepare Ender for real combat against an alien species known as the Buggers. The plot is driven by Ender's internal struggles, his interactions with fellow students, and the escalating pressure from his superiors to mold him into a commander capable of saving humanity. Now, before I go any further, I have to warn you. There's a major spoiler coming up. So, if you haven't read the book yet and want to keep the surprise intact, you might want to skip ahead. All right, for those still with me, here's the twist. The novel's tension peaks with a shocking revelation. Ender realizes that the final simulation was not a game at all, but a real battle that led to the annihilation of the Bugger species. The setting of Ender's Game plays a crucial role in shaping the novel's tone and atmosphere. Battle School, an isolated space station, serves as both a physical and psychological battleground for Ender and his peers. The school's zero-gravity battle room, where much of the training takes place, symbolizes the disorienting and relentless challenges the students face. The harsh and sterile environment of the school contrasts with the occasional glimpses of Earth, emphasizing Ender's alienation from normal childhood experiences and the heavy burden placed on his young shoulders. Ender Wiggin is a deeply complex character whose intelligence, empathy, and capacity for violence make him both a hero and a tragic figure. Throughout the novel, Ender grapples with the fear of becoming like his older brother Peter, who embodies ruthlessness and cruelty. However, Ender's compassion, particularly his bond with his sister Valentine, sets him apart, even as he is manipulated by the adults around him into becoming the very weapon he fears. The supporting characters, including his siblings Peter and Valentine, and his mentor, Colonel Graff, add depth to the story by representing different facets of Ender's personality and the moral dilemmas he faces. Graff's manipulation of Ender, while done with the intent of saving humanity, raises ethical questions about the means used to achieve such ends. Ender's Game tackles several profound themes, with the most prominent being the morality of war and the loss of innocence. The novel explores how Ender, a child, is forced into a role that strips him of his innocence and compassion, pushing him to commit acts that haunt him long after the war is over. The theme of manipulation is also central, as Ender is controlled by the military leaders who see him as nothing more than a tool to achieve their goals. The motif of games runs throughout the novel, symbolizing both the strategic thinking required in warfare and the blurred lines between reality and simulation, ultimately questioning what it means to be truly human. Orson Scott Card's writing style in Ender's Game is both straightforward and evocative, allowing readers to engage deeply with the psychological and emotional journey of the characters. The tone shifts from the cold, calculated environment of battle school to moments of introspection and vulnerability, particularly in Ender's reflections on his actions and their consequences. Card's use of third-person limited perspective effectively conveys Ender's isolation and the weight of the expectations placed upon him, making the narrative intimate and expansive. Ender's Game excels in its character development and its ability to provoke thought about the ethical dimensions of warfare. Ender's journey is compelling, and the novel's exploration of the consequences of manipulating children for military purposes is both disturbing and thought-provoking. However, some readers may find the novel's pacing uneven, particularly in the latter half, where the emphasis on military strategy and tactics can overshadow the emotional core of the story. Despite this, Ender's Game remains a powerful and influential work, particularly in its portrayal of the psychological toll of war on young minds. Ender's Game is a masterful blend of science fiction and psychological drama, offering readers a gripping narrative that raises important questions about the nature of war, leadership, and morality. Orson Scott Card's exploration of Ender Wiggins' journey from innocent child to war hero, and the price he pays for that transformation, makes this novel a must-read for anyone interested in thoughtful and provocative science fiction. I highly recommend Ender's Game to readers who appreciate complex characters and narratives that challenge conventional ideas about heroism and duty. Thanks for tuning into the Hellfire Book Club. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment or send us your feedback. And if you have any book suggestions for future episodes, let us know. Your support helps us bring you more intriguing content. Until next time, continue diving into tales that stretch your imagination, push your courage to the limit, and keep you riveted from start to finish.